Today's recipe is quite an example of how simple things can actually be presented beautifully. The recipe today is a baked khichdi. Let's begin. First things first, in a pressure cooker, I'm going to take some ghee, of course, desi ghee. Once the ghee heats up, we'll begin with the tempering. In this case, mustard seeds and cumin seeds, of course. Roughly cut red onions. Along with this, some vegetables, beginning with green peas, fresh or frozen. You can, of course, by all means add in French beans. You can add in cauliflower, cabbage. Choice is completely yours. I'm choosing the classic carrots. Let's give this a quick mix. Once the vegetables saute slightly, I'm going to add in crushed ginger, garlic and green chilies. And along with this now, the powder spices, beginning with asafoetida, followed by red chilli powder, turmeric powder and salt. Time to add in rice and moong. Now in this case, I'm using short grain rice. You wash it once, dry it completely and put this to use. Along with this, green gram which is split, and in this case I've ensured that this is the one with its skin on, of course, for its beautiful nutrient value. Saute this for a while on high flame and then we'll add in the water. Let's give this a good mix. And time to add in two ingredients quickly. The first one, which is kind of a signature of this recipe, and that is adding in a scoopful of mango achar. And just before we pressure cook this khichdi, I'm going to squeeze in half a lime. Ensure that all the seeds are collected. No surprises in your mouth. One quick mix. We lower the flame. And now we pressure cook this under 3 whistles or on slow flame for 15 to 20 minutes. Let's do that. And with this, off goes the flame. Allow the pressure in the cooker to subside completely, and after which we'll move all of this into a baked dish and then let's see further. Once the pressure has settled, we'll open this and give all of this a good mix. The next step is to flatten all of this down like so. And I'm going to top this up with hung curd. Now hung curd again is very important in this recipe because you want it to literally clot when it gets baked, and that's the whole beauty of this recipe. With the help of a clean spatula or a palette knife, I'm going to spread this, ensure it's again nice and even. This is done and ready. Now this goes straight in the oven, 200 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. Let's bake this till this is perfectly done. Well, alternately, instead of dahi, you can also grate in some cheese. Pizza cheese, mozzarella cheese or processed cheese. Choice is completely yours. Our baked khichdi is done and ready. Let's give this a very quick tempering. Let's begin with oil. Once the oil heats up, we're going to add in mustard seeds, cumin seeds, curry leaves, dried red chillies. The most amazing tempering is done and ready. With this, the most sumptuous and nutritious baked khichdi is done and ready. Next time when you invite your family and friends home, serve this and let me know how they liked it. Bye for now.